Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. In the last episode, we went through part of the Charwood and found a nice little, I don't know, what you call it, a sunken temple or sunken tomb or something like that. That had a mummy in it and a couple of nice little magical items, but nothing really interesting to, nothing interesting enough to be super excited about. But we're gonna go ahead and head further into the Charwood, trying to find the information that we need.
Welcome to
The second piece of information that we need for the cult that we've been looking for.
Switch when they do both. I am Quint, I think.
Greetings. What is this place? You walk in Charwood, a town that is nowhere, or more, know when. What does that mean? Like, I know. I'm alive, but I can stay. Oh, but I stay. I don't get it. Everyone stays, no matter what. That's what happened in Castle Jareg. We made everyone stay, all for my brother, all for the children. I seek a cult behind the plague in Neverwinter. A plague? Ah, a bane of the living. A plague would find no purchase here. Your cult? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. My brother was many things and halves of things. He may have been in touch with cults of sorts, but all that he touches dies, and all he didn't. Tell me about your brother. A brother, a monster, a lord. Take your pick. All are here and none are left. Heh. See, that was funny because, never mind. Karlat and I are lords of this place, but this place is nowhere, and our rule is nowhere. We sacrificed it all a long time ago. Can't you give a straight answer? Answers, I wish I had answers. Decisions, judgments. All I have is what I took, and what Karlak won't let go. Over and over it plays. You think you know what's here, but you don't. It's not right, but the dead don't listen. They don't. Goodbye, then.
You'll see. I'm alive. You're alive. But you can't change Castle Jareg. And you can't change the dead. They never, ever listen.
Okay. So, yeah. This place isn't exactly the nicest place in all the world. But we'll head in here and see if we can figure out what's going on. Impaled corpse. Might as well take the stuff off their bodies, right? Okay. Barred from the other side. Get out. Woman and man. If they don't have names, they're not gonna have any, Chill, dude.
Well met.
What? Who are you? One of these vacuous automatons? You may as well be dead, all of you. Soon your endless story won't matter. Who are you? You're not from Charwood. Oh no, I'm not talking to more of you. I know what you are. I kill you and then you're back. It never ends. See, you tell your sorry tale to me, but then you'll forget it. Why? You're not here. I seek a cult responsible for a plague in Neverwinter. You seek a cult? Plague in Neverwinter? That's recent news from the outside. I know about that. You know about that. No, it can't be. It's a trick. I know all about it, but I'm not telling you anything. It's my secret. Mine. We'll try to persuade him. My secret. All mine. Well, who are you? What is it to you? You're not here. No one is here. He's insane. What are you looking for? It's very important that I find it. Very important. But it's a secret, and I'm not telling you. Go away. Okay, he's not going to give me the information that I need. I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
Have at thee!
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just decided to attack me. Not much I can do about that. Okay. You can read this if you like. You can always pause the video to read any of the things that I find. Does not appear that there's anything else in here, so we will head over this way. I believe that that is actually... This is the information that we need to continue on with our... This is the... Oh, this is the third... This is the second area. Sorry, I forgot where we were in the story. This is the second piece of information that we need to move on with the story, but I don't want to deprive you guys of the ability to go through the Castle Jarreg storyline, so we'll continue on with the stuff here. Get my map up so we can actually see things. Mayor Mobley.
Yes? I'm Mayor Mobley. What can I help you with?
Always willing to answer some questions about our fair town. It is a fine morn for a chat, too. Tell me about your town. Well, on the whole, it is a fine place. The Lords Jarreg keep us safe, and we have very little to worry about. Very little. You sound nervous, are your Lord's fair? Well, that's not for me to say. Look, I really shouldn't talk about them. Do you have other questions? Oh, come now. There's no harm in talking to me. Yeah, I don't have high enough charisma to actually convince people to do it, or high enough persuade skill to convince people to do things. Speak, or you'll have more immediate things to fear. I don't want any trouble. I just... Very well, but there's not much to tell. The Lord Carlat Jarreg and his brother, what it was his name, they carved a castle out of the cliffside and formed its town around it. We are protected, and that is all that matters. We have to make certain sacrifices and listen to their stories, but we are protected. Quint. It was Quint who took the children, a party in the castle. He was going to read them stories, but that was a lie. Something happened to them, the children, the castle, that Quint. He did it. He made it all go wrong. He's the one that ruined it all. Look, I have nothing else to say. It's beyond me. If you don't mind, I really need to get back to something. Is the castle that dangerous? I will likely check it out. No, I mean, please, leave us to our lot. This does not concern you. You can't bring change. Changes would end things. Okay, well. I'm sure you'll get over it. Double check and make sure there's nothing cool in here. The chest. As always, it's locked. Alright, back out we go, and over to the castle.
I greet you.
You're a stranger to these parts, aren't you? Either way, I advise you not to disturb the Lords Jarreg. They need their rest, you know. Why do you guard this, or who do you work for? Why, Mayor Mobley hired me. I get my first payment tomorrow. 50 coin at sunrise, he said. Tomorrow. I'm not from here. I was an adventurer. I come from somewhere far away. That's funny. I don't remember where. Isn't that funny? What do you know about the castle? It seems so old, like it's been here forever. This entire town feels old. We all just go about our business. What do you know about the Jarregs? Well, there are two of them, Carlac and Quint, brothers. I've never seen Carlac, but Quint wanders around the town sometimes asking about the children. That's funny. He never comes through the gate. I'm sure of it. And I've never seen any of the children here at all. Isn't that funny? Where do I find... we already know the mayor. I need to pass through the gates. Will you let me? But Mayor Mobley said... He said... What did he say again? Maybe he told me to open the gate for you. Yes, that must be what he said. That's funny. The lock seems so rusted. Isn't that funny? Mayor Mobley would want me to oil that. Yes, I'll go get some oil. All right, into the castle we go. It's a riddle chest. 3 paths of justice. Wary must be the judge and straight his course, for his one hand is burnt by the fire of treachery and his other chilled by the ghosts of vengeance. The true path of justice lies with the heart and head, for only with reason can he determine the truth. The truth with compassion. Sorry, I meant to... Okay. Some gold. Gold is always welcome. Disable the trap. Open up the chest, and hopefully there's something interesting. Gold is always welcome. I don't know that it was worth having to sit there to do the trap progress bar or whatever, but it is what it is. Armor of Comfort. Maximum dexterity bonus, +1. Would have been nice if we could have put this on, but that's going to kill my dexterity, so we'll put this in that. Straight is the path to true justice, and narrow are its ways. Though no choice is free of consequences, you have chosen wisely and earned your due reward. Remember this lesson when it comes time to judge. Almost as if I've done this before, huh? Okay. Normally, I wouldn't read the text, but it's all part of the story here, so. We were able to avoid a bunch of fighting by going in the middle.
Greetings, Judge, and welcome to the Castle Jareg. I hope you have learned your lessons well.
Did you write the notes in those chests? Not I, my child. The notes you speak of were placed there long ago by Lathander, god of the dawn, in anticipation of your coming. Long ago did the crime take place, and so great were its consequences that Lathander himself felt unfit to stand in judgment over those accused. Oh? It was a mortal crime, requiring a mortal as its judge. So it was that the castle and its village were placed beyond the weave of time, awaiting your arrival. The accursed are confined to their towers beyond the north door. They are known as the Brothers Jareg, Karlat in the west tower, and Quint within the east. You must learn from them the nature of the crime, and from them attain their written oath. When both oaths are in my hands, I shall hear your judgment. Here now, take this key. This key shall open the north door, revealing the stairs to the two towers. Show wisdom, Judge, and compassion for us all. I have some questions first. Then ask them, and I shall answer as Lathander gives me leave. Sorry, I was confused. Quint's one of the accused. Didn't I see him earlier? Before the dark befell this castle, Quint Jareg was Lathander's cleric. Very difficult to say all of that. When the Morning Lords sealed the towers, he allowed Quint to project an image of himself down into the town below. Perhaps seeing the ghosts of the village was meant to be a special punishment for Quint, or perhaps a balm to soothe a wounded soul. Lathander either loves or hates his fallen cleric. Either way, the Morning Lord knew that he held too great a bias to stand judge over Quint's soul. And what is the crime over which I stand judgment? By Lathander's will, I cannot say. In telling you of the horror, I might sway your judgment. No, you must learn of it from the brothers themselves. Okay, alright, enough questions then. Then do you accept the role of judge and the task of judgment? Very well, I shall return when I have the oaths. Okay. Off we go then. Alright. Oh, here we go.
Ah, that's it for you! Take that!
Okay, now from my memory, I have to be very thorough in this side of the castle because there's a piece to the puzzle here that you're not going to get if you just kind of rush through it. So I'm going to try.
Ah, that's it for you! Take that!
I'm going to try to look through everything because, okay, I think that's probably the thing you need, but the benefit of having gone through all of this before and read things is that you know that sometimes there's more to the story than what is obvious. Okay, hopefully this will disable the trap. Karlat's Burning Wand, that's what we need. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and open up the entire map over here, but... Oh... You know, actually, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode, because it's going to take us a little bit of time to get through this part of the story. So we're going to go ahead and call that an episode, like I said. Hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are subscribed to the channel, so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.